Well, we're inching closer and closer to summer, and as we get ready for pool time with the kids or a beach vacation, we want to make sure that we're ready for those bikinis, the bathing suits, the spaghetti straps.
I know it. And a new studio in Lakewood specializes in hair removal, from laser hair removal to waxing, and a technique called sugaring, which I'm going to try out. I'm very excited. Here to tell us more is Grace Power. She's the owner of a Comaclitic hair removal studio. And we're going to start with something today that all the ladies, we all know about. Sometimes we're like, oh, should we talk about this? But it's the truth. I mean, you got hair in places, and in summertime, you just don't want them there. And we're talking about the Brazilian. A lot of people are doing this.
And you specialize in it, right?
It is our specialty, and that's actually why I opened up a Comaclitic studio. I used to have a day spa where we did all the services, and then I just realized we really needed a place that just specialized in Brazilians, because it does take a very special technique to cut down on the pain and discomfort, along with making the customer feel comfortable. And that's where I found with sugaring, it's much more gentle on the skin than with waxing.
Oh, so you do the sugaring for the Brazilian as well? Because I'm going to do it on my eyebrows today, and I'm very excited to try it out.
So when it comes to Brazilian, I think most women certainly understand it, and you know, it's been very popular, of course, with the bikinis. You know, women want to wear the bikinis. But what I understand, men are having this done as well?
Yeah, we actually do have quite a bit of clients of men, and once they try it, they just love the same soft, smooth feel that the women love, along with a lot of the hygiene benefits. You know, you just smell better, you feel better.
Yeah, so many people talk about when they go exercise, you know, they sweat a lot less. You know, they don't feel so gross, and, you know, sweaty and everything.
Well, I'm gonna head over here, because you guys are actually gonna do it
You're
live
gonna do
on
some sugaring
television.
on Joanna's eyebrows, right?
Yes.
So I'm not gonna be screaming or in pain. It's gonna feel fabulous,
it should
right?
feel a little bit different than the waxing. Have you had waxing before?
I have.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to try this out.
You'll see a difference. It's not hot. It actually goes on the skin a little bit nicer, and Rochelle uses her hand instead of like a stick or another method. So she's going to be demonstrating that.
So it's obviously sugar is in the ingredients, right?
Yes, it's sugar, lemon juice, and water. So for the majority of people, it doesn't cause any irritation or...
All those are very natural ingredients.
It's very natural, yep. And it's good for the environment as well. We just had Earth Day, so we were promoting that it's safe for the environment.
Now, usually at this point in time, when I'm getting, you know, my eyebrows waxed, I'm starting to tense up because it's going to hurt. What am I going to feel? What's the difference with this?
Well, it will feel similar to waxing, but one thing that's nice is when she first is applying the sugar, it's not going to be hot. I know sometimes even just the heat will make people's eyes start to water up from the waxing.
Right. So this does not go on hot?
No. It's more of a lukewarm room temperature.
That's wonderful. That's nice. So I can see her. She's dipping over here into this wonderful mixture of, what would you say, honey and lemon?
There's no honey in it. It's actually just melted sugar, but it looks like honey once it's been processed.
It does look like honey, doesn't it? You almost want to eat it. Okay, here we go.
And it does taste good, too.
And it tastes good, too. So here it's going on. And I love that she just does that, like you said, with her finger instead of a stick.
Yes. And as you might notice, she is going against the hair growth, which is different than waxing as well. So when she pulls it off, she's going to be pulling it with the hair growth. And that seems to take the hair out a little bit more effectively. People find that their sugaring treatments last longer than waxing.
So you still offer both. You offer the traditional waxing as well as the sugar.
Actually, we don't anymore. About a year ago we got rid of the wax, and now we just do sugaring. We just loved it so much. So it is good to use all over the body.
Now, other services that you offer besides the sugaring, the sugar waxing, you have lasers and different sizes of lasers.
Yes, and I brought the laser handpieces so I could show the new high-speed handpiece that we have.
Well, right now we're looking at the video of your beautiful salon and the suite in there that you have, where you can come in. It's so private. It's just very intimate in there, and you have different sizes of lasers that you're using. Of course, what are we seeing there with that?
This is going to be the chill tip. So this is the small handpiece for small little areas like the upper lip, sometimes on the chin area or bony areas that we can't quite get the big handpiece to cover. So that's what you're seeing
there. The smaller areas. You have a special laser for that. And you're talking about, you use the most advanced lasers available today.
Yeah, we have the luminous light shear diode laser, and it has the two handpieces. The The high speed is really new. It's the latest technology because it cuts down on the pain that people feel, just because it does have suction, and so it brings the skin closer to the tip, and then when the light flashes, it doesn't hurt so bad.
Okay, now we've come back to, we were seeing Joanna there. She's still going through the process, and she looks like she's pretty relaxed over there.
I know. I need to say something. Usually there's like flinching. I'm like, I'm holding on. It doesn't hurt, and it's not hot. I can tell it's not, because usually when I'm done with an eyebrow wax, I have red skin everywhere, and it's red for hours. I can just tell that this is a lot gentler on my skin, and it doesn't hurt.
And it looks really nice, too. The lines look beautiful. Very nice.
She's doing a great job.
Oh, you were telling us, Grace, too, that you can really help a lot of women with stretch marks, and I think we see that in progress here.
This is our latest procedure, and it's microneedle therapy. It sounds a little scary, but it is really effective. So you can see the little needles there. They just penetrate really fast. So you do still feel like a penetration, but it's more of a scraping sort of sensation, almost like a microdermabrasion. And you're seeing her just go over the stretch mark there, and basically after every treatment it causes a lot of skin rejuvenation, so people are going to start seeing their stretch marks and scars fade and smooth.
Wow.
Even just after the first treatment, but it does take multiple treatments to get the full results.
All right, well, you've got an open house coming up, Grace. Tell us quickly about the details of that.
Yeah, it's going to be April 30th from 3 to 7 p.m., so you can stop by any time. We are going to have a live DJ there. We're also having demonstrations of the microneedle therapy, and people can check out the laser. We'll do sample test patches if people are interested in seeing how the high speed feels or the chill tip. And we'll also have a lot of snacks and wine and chocolate and all that kind of fun stuff.
Sounds very nice. And Joanna, you look fabulous.
I know. I don't know if
we
we can get like an after shot right now. Oh, we got to wrap it up.
Okay,
but I'll show it later on and kind of put a little more makeup on.